Dear students, from the topic differential equation, here we will solve the question number 10 from the exercise 6.6, which is on the applications of differential equation. So let us see the question. Assume that a spherical raindrop evaporates at a rate proportional to its surface area. So spherical raindrop means geometrically it is a sphere, evaporates at a rate proportional to its surface area. Now if its radius originally is 3 mm and 1 hour later has been reduced to 2 mm, find an expression for the radius of the raindrop at any time t. So what we have to consider here, first of all we have to consider the r be the radius of the spherical raindrop, then v be the volume and s be the surface area of the spherical raindrop. Okay, so here r be the radius, v be the volume and s be the surface area of spherical raindrop. Now where, as we know that spherical raindrop means sphere, so we know that volume v is equal to what? 4 by 3 pi r cube. This is the formula for volume of sphere. And what is the formula of surface area of sphere? That is 4 pi r square. Now if you read this carefully, then we have to consider, or we have to assume that a spherical raindrop evaporates. Evaporates means it is related to volume. Evaporates at a rate proportional to the surface area. So this is with, there is a relationship between volume of a spherical raindrop and the surface area of the spherical raindrop. Okay, so that volume means spherical raindrop evaporates at a rate proportional to its surface area. Rate means derivative. So that's why you can write the given part as, here it is given that from that first statement you can write the rate of change of volume with respect to time means dv by dt is directly proportional to s. So you must understand the meaning of this statement from the given part, that assume that a spherical raindrop evaporates at a rate proportional to its surface area means dv by dt is directly proportional to s. Okay, now next we have to consider the proportionality constant. So dv by dt is equal to minus k into s. Okay, we have to consider the constant minus k because that after evaporation the volume of that raindrop will decrease. So that's why it is the decreasing, hence we have to consider it as minus k into s. Okay, but here formula of volume is given to you or known to you. So here first of all we will find out dv by dt actually. So what is dv by dt? See, as v is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, find out dv by dt. So that implies dv by dt is equal to, so with respect to t find out the derivative. So 4 by 3 pi as it is, derivative of r cube will be 3r square into dr by dt. So as by getting the equation dv by dt is equal to minus kx, that is, this is the equation that is called as differential equation. But before that, as we know that v is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, what is dv by dt? After taking the derivative, what will you get here? 4 pi r square dr by dt. Now if you put this in place of dv by dt, if you put this value, that is 4 pi r square into dr by dt, then what will you get? So you can say this is equation number 1. Okay, here you can say it is equation number 1. So equation number 1 becomes here 4 pi r square into dr by dt is equal to minus ks. Now you know the formula of surface area also. So we get 4 pi r square into dr by dt is equal to minus k into 4 pi r square. Now we get the differential equation in another form. After cancelling 4 pi r square from the both sides, we get the differential equation, that is dr by dt is equal to minus k. Okay, so this is also very important. So here in this procedure, you remember that after the given condition, that is a spherical raindrop evaporates at a rate proportional to its surface area, we get dv by dt is equal to minus ks, this equation. But as we all of you know the formula of volume, and if you differentiate that formula, then we get 2 pi r square into dr by dt. Also we know that the formula of surface area, and if you put that in equation number 1, then we get the another differential equation, that is in terms of radius dr by dt, means in terms of radius and with respect to time. So this equation is very important to find out the solution of this given question. So dr by dt is equal to minus k. So use the variable separable method here. So this can be written as dr is equal to minus k into dt. So we will solve this equation by integrating both sides. So integrating, after this variable separable form, integrating both sides, what will you get? Integration of 1 into dr is equal to minus k into integration of 1 into dt. So here we use the equation number 2 for further solving the answer. Okay, so on integrating, what will you get? We get the general solution, that is r is equal to, because the integration of 1 with respect to r is equal to minus k into integration of 1 dt is t plus constant. So this is the general solution. Okay, so after getting this equation number 2, that is the differential equation which is in terms of r and t, and then integrating that by using variable separable form, we get the general solution. Now by our regular method, first of all we have to consider the initial condition. Now initially what is given to you? Initially it is given that, initially means when t is equal to 0, when t is equal to 0, what is the radius of that spherical raindrop given to you? It is 3 mm. See the question. In that question, the radius is given to you. Originally it is 3 mm. Okay, so information about the radius is given to you initially. That's why we have converted the given differential equation in the form of radius. Okay, so when t is equal to 0, r is equal to 3 mm, and if you put this in the general solution, then we get 3 is equal to k into 0 plus c, and by using initial condition always we get the value of c. So here value of c is equal to 3. Now if you rewrite this, the general solution, and you can convert it into the particular solution as, hence if I write here, then what will you get? Hence we get r is equal to kt plus 3, and this is very important. This is called as the particular solution. Say this is equation number 3. Okay, so r is equal to, minus kt plus 3, because constant k is negative. Okay, so we get the particular solution here, that is r is equal to minus kt plus 3. Now use the given condition here. Now what is given to you? See, it is given that 1 hour later has been reduced to 2 mm. Originally the radius is 3 mm, and after 1 hour, so when t is equal to 1, what is the value of r? R is equal to 2. See, it is given that 1 hour later has been reduced to 2 mm. Radius has been reduced to 2 mm. So r is equal to 2 when t is equal to 1. And if you put this in equation number 3, then we get 2 is equal to minus k into 1 plus 3, and by which you will get the value of k. So that implies, if you solve this carefully, then what will be the value of k? See, we get k is equal to 1. See here carefully. After solving this, we get k is equal to 1. Hence, equation number 3 becomes, now equation number 3 becomes r is equal to minus k means minus 1 into t plus 3, that is minus t plus 3. So hence we get r is equal to 3 minus t. Now come to the question. What is the question here? 1 hour later has been reduced to 2 mm. So by using that given condition, what we get? Here we get r is equal to 3 minus t. And what we have to find out? We have to find an expression for the radius of the raindrop at any time t. So we have to just find out the expression for the radius. Okay. So here the expression for the radius of the raindrop at any time t is equal to r is equal to 3 minus t. So this is called as, so this is an expression, this is the required equation or required expression for the radius of the raindrop at any time t. So this is our answer. R is equal to 3 minus t. So see all the steps here. Again I will repeat. Here it is given that a spherical raindrop evaporates, means volume decreases at a rate proportional to its surface area. Evaporation occurs means it is the decreasing in volume. So here we have considered r be the radius, v be the volume, and s be the surface area of spherical raindrop. Now as per the given condition, we know that it is dv by dt is directly proportional to s. We have to consider the proportionality constant as minus k here. But further, to solve this question, we require the relation between radius and time. So here it is given that if its radius originally it is 3 mm and 1 hour later has been reduced to 2 mm. So here we get the first equation, which is in terms of v and s, that is dv by dt is equal to minus k into s. But by using the formula of volume v is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, if we differentiate that, then we get 4 pi r square into dr by dt. And if we use the formula of surface area here, and after putting the value of dv by dt and the value of s in that equation number 1, then equation number 1 becomes, and it can be converted as dr by dt is equal to minus k, because we require the relationship between r and t, not v and s. So that's why we have converted into, by using the formula, we have converted into the equation number 2, and this is equation number 2 is very important to find out the further solution of this given question. So by using variable separable method, we have completed, or we have find out the general solution and after getting general solution we have used the initial condition, that is when t is equal to 0, r is equal to 3 mm, and hence we get the value of c is equal to 3. And then by using given t is equal to 1 and r is equal to 2, we get k is equal to 1. So equation number 3, that is the particular solution, becomes r is equal to minus 1 into t plus 3. That's why we get r is equal to 3 minus t. And just we have to write the required expression, that is for the radius of the raindrop at any time t. So this is the relation, that is r is equal to 3 minus t, that we required as a solution of this given question. Okay, thank you.